Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is the last episode of our 90 Days to Success. Hopefully, you can all hear me. Please go ahead and put in the chat room if you can hear me as well. We are wanting to make sure everybody's here to hear as well as to see the screen here on right in front of you. Today, episode number 6 is the last episode that we are having. It is You Can Have It All. And just so that you know, I'm really so grateful for all of you that have been part of our journey here together. Honestly, I can't even begin to express to you how much this has just been just an evolving work in progress, learning and growing together. So just want you to know that, behind the scenes, there have been so many people that have been involved to make this 90 Days to Success, our season 1 to be successful. I just want to thank our marketing team, our field development team, our customer service team, our IT, and of course, our executive team. I can honestly say, because they believed in the vision of this, that we're able to get to this point. So right now you are in the last episode officially. This is being recorded, and then once we get through this, we will have more details. For many of you that have already been a part of this journey with me, my name is Martha Whitfield, Regional Sales Manager covering the U.S. markets that you see here, with including Jamaica. So shout out to our Jamaica, Trinidad, and Tobago IBOs that have been a part of this journey with us, as well as Canada, Australia, and New Zealand markets. Now, we are going to just go over this agenda with you just briefly. I want to welcome all those who've been a part of this journey with us, those who've arrived early. Thank you, you early birds. I just love seeing your name pop up. Michael Burgess, thank you again for always being constant and a consistent leader. Nina, I see you coming on board all the time, so thank you, thank you. Shout outs to all the other IBOs, to Joan, Miss Joan, always always doing our episode and live with us when she's there in Australia. Now, our 9/11 webinar, episode number 5, it was quite extensive. Irene, one of our top IBO leaders, she shared with you her tips, and so I'm going to do a review on that just a little bit. But you see here in the agenda, get the most out of your day. This is what it's all about, being able to be that leader that you want to attract as well, not only be yourself as a leader, but to others. Call to action, what's next? Takeaways, U.S. markets, corporate updates. And I do have a surprise IBO guest speaker tonight. So she's going to share with you some of her best practices when it comes to how she is staying organized, even though she has a busy life. So without further ado, as I said, I've welcomed everyone. And now here's the review of last episode. I don't know a social media platform to use. We do have the takeaways that I'm going to be sharing with you. I apologize that the official takeaways, it's taken this long to give to you, but I promise you it is so worth it, because we really dived into exactly why it's so important to use social media, right? And then we went on about the knowing when and what to share on your social media platform. So decide on which one you want to use, and then run with it. Go hard and have fun with it too. Again, I mentioned that Irene was on our episode 5. If you didn't get to be a part of that live and you haven't seen the recording, please reach out to us, because you would not want to miss it. She gave all the tips and tricks on what she did to be successful. I call her the queen of social media guru, because she really did it. She was shy and she didn't know what to do at first. She admitted that to us, but she did it. And then because she continued to do it, she did a video of herself. So do a video of your lifestyle journey, and then make a business video. So whatever you are doing, just be consistent doing it. Consistency and being persistent will get you what you want and where you want to be. So now, as I mentioned, tonight's topic is get the most out of your day. And what does that mean? I know you hear it so often as a business leader, or even in your busy life, whether you are a spouse, whether you're a mom, whether you're a father, whether you're a friend. Here's what you have to decide: how you're going to stay organized. Create a daily routine and stick to it. What does that routine look like to you? You get up in the morning. What do you do in the morning? And then remember something about being organized. You have to be scheduled. Stay on schedule as best as you can. Use an online or a physical calendar system. Is it a Google Calendar? I just use that as an example for you. Is it an online system? You know, be it a web-based tool system that works for you. I love calendars. I personally keep at least 4 calendars at all times with me. I use an Outlook calendar for my work. I use, you know, my writing calendar where I have it on the wall, where I write most important things that matter to me. And then I have my daily calendar, like my time, blocking my time. It's so crucial for you to block time. So what I would recommend is when you have a working calendar or the calendar that you use, being able to stay organized, filling your daily routines first. You know, is it you're getting up, going to work from 8 to 5, block 8 to 5, I'm working. 7 to 8, I'm getting up, I'm traveling, I'm getting ready, whatever it is. And then set reminders for yourself for the things that are your appointments. Set those reminders. I also recommend, as you are a business owner, to block time and schedule at least 1 to 2 hours per day to work your business. This is actually something that our CEO reminded us internally here this week. Is like, make sure we tell our IBOs that you have to put in 1 to 2 hours a day if you're doing this business, whether it's part-time or whether you're building this business full-time. I know you probably heard this cliche, treat your business like a real business. It is your job, right? This isn't a hobby. You know, you want to make money, so treat this like a business, because if you're treating this like a business, then your prospects, your team members are going to be like, wow, he or she is really serious. He or she is really staying organized. I also know that as I've gotten to know the IBOs, especially Michael, I'm just going to put it as just a huge shout out to him, because he is so busy that he even says it. Everybody has the same amount of time in a day. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. And so it's what you do in those 24 hours, you know. Put your priorities and make sure that you're blocking the time. I'm going to even give an example. I really like to look at it this way. 8 to 12. What are my activities from 8 to 12? You know, lunch from 12 to 1. Give yourself that hour lunch, okay? And then it's from 1 to about 5. What are you doing from 1 to 5? And then you have like 5 to 6 window where you're doing dinner, or you're just, you know, if you're working, then you're traveling to get home. So let's say from about your block from about 7 to about 10. Okay, let's be honest. From about, okay, let me backtrack. Let's say from 6 to 10. So blocking every 4 hours in a day and really being honest with what are you doing in those block of 4 hours. I'm just giving you that as an example when I say block time. You know, those are just my suggested block of times. It doesn't have to be yours. Now, this is what we really believe. Your small daily habits lead to long-term growth. Please say yes to that if you believe in that in the chat room. Now, here's some of the suggested personal habits. You know, establish a morning routine and schedule your time. I've already said it before, but really stick to a routine, know what your routines are, and really stay focused by doing a daily do list. Make it small, make it doable, make it achievable. You know, we believe in SMART goals in order to get to your big goals, to get to those big wins. I like thinking outside, you know, of your comfort zone. Go get outside of your comfort zone and up your game. You know, some things that you might look at today that, okay, I've done, you know, I have been really comfortable in speaking to 5 people every day. Well, then up your game and challenge yourself and say, I'm going to speak to actually 10 people instead of 5 people per day. I believe in moving. Action is all about moving, right? It's about moving your mind, moving your body. Fuel your body with the healthy products, healthy food that we are talking about here, right? Because we're in the business to be healthy and be wealthy. I put here, create white space. What does that mean? White space is all those things that you see when you look at even at a flyer, right? You look at all the white space and fill it with positive affirmations. Tell yourself when you wake up every morning, I am strong. I am a winner. You know, I'm going to speak to 10 new people today. Those positive affirmations, I can do it. You know, win your morning by having positive affirmations every day. Tell yourself that you first need to be gentle with yourself, love yourself, and give yourself the best version of yourself. Recommended daily habits: go to bed early or wake up early. Wake up the same time every day. Do it for 7 days. See if it works for you. Go to bed. If you normally go to bed at midnight and you just see yourself being very sluggish and you don't have a mental game the next morning, well, tell yourself that that night you're going to go to bed at 10 p.m. Get yourself in these daily habits. Now, I have the honor of really telling you that this amazing leader, you know, I have worked with her just through Skype, through being able to have conversations with her, and I have seen what she's done. And I'm going to be traveling out to Florida just to be able to partner with her. I am so grateful that she said yes. Lubov, I know that you are on this Zoom right now. One of the things that we're going to talk about tonight that you're going to hear live from her is just some of the things that she has done to really grow her business. Now, Lubov, I'm going to ask you the first question here is, how do you help your team stay motivated, stay active, and stay busy?
Yes, hello everyone. Thank you so much for giving me time to speak. I am agree with you. It's everything have to be in order, and we do have to do in schedule. So my big plus to my business, it was when I start to pick up every phone call. Okay, so I definitely did what you recommended. I just say it myself. It have to be specific time when I'm answering the call, and it have to be specific time when I'm called to prospect, when I call my client, when I call my partners. So this has helped me, because otherwise you cannot do what you plan to do for a day, because you depend on a call, you depend on somebody action. So this is what I'm doing, and it helps. And schedule and calendar and planning, it's also what we have to do in our business, because it's we have to be serious about. It's not like, okay, today I'm talking with neighbor who has a dog, and tomorrow I will go to gym and talk to somebody else. So it's not going to work. We have to know how much we have to do, and we have to know on specific detail for everyday schedule.
Okay, thank you, Lubov. That's so awesome that you said that. You really know specifically what you're going to be saying. So organize your thoughts, organize your time. It's huge, because you don't want to come and look like you're not sure what to say, because if somebody senses that you're not confident in your speaking and in your posture, then they're going to really think, well, is this person really serious about talking about the business, or is this person really making the kind of money that they say that they're making? So thank you for saying that. Now, what about your events? I mean, one thing that I know about you is that you really started growing your business through events. Why is that so important to you?
Yes, I did event when I start my business. I start to organize event not right away, but when we have a lot of people, and I understand it's not going to be always work through the webinar, because some people didn't know computer. Some people did not believe and did not trust us until they see a real person. So we create event, and we also use Infinitus machine, and we use other option which our company give it to us to show, to prove, we have quality product. And when we meet with each other in same room, we have opportunity to share our story, to share our result, and it's give really great result. Like, it's moved my business. So currently I moved to different state. And because of you, Marta, okay, we're going to create another event soon. And I would like to say it like big help to you. Otherwise, I will not be able to do it. So you kind of push me to go this way. And in preparation for event, I see how many new client, new people, new partner, new prospect, okay, I meet during the preparation. So it's great, and I believe event, everyone can organize events. Sometimes it can be small one, like in your house, like 5 people, 10 people. Then when you have more, you can actually rent meeting room in hotel or do something like this, and company going to support you. So meeting with people face and face, it's all what we need, because we have like people business, right? Not everything can be done online, okay? And it more trust when you face in face.
I like that you said that not everything can be done online. Like, even though we rely on social media, which we just had that amazing episode about the training, I like that you say business building through face-to-face, belly-to-belly events, because
Yes,
people really get to have that community, right?
It's kind of allow me to build trust between people, speaking to them face to face, as well as answering any question. And when they have specific, we working with health products. So when they have specific health issue, I have no medical background to answering them, and I'm not supposed to. But some people who already receive result, okay, they just sharing the result with new person, and this is how we move on, and how we build the trust. And also it's allow me to reach a greater range of the client, because sometimes people see advertising on newspaper, okay, so they're not in our radar, but they come in and they become a valuable customer. So event is very important. We have to do it, like everyone have to do it.
Well, that's exactly what you were talking about in terms of when we were going through, prepping for this episode, is just how important it is to have events in your business. And even if it starts small, that's why our call to action is, really begin looking at some of the things that you can do to create, the momentum to help people, and even your team, whether it's 5 people that show up or 25 people or 100 people, you have to start somewhere. So I'm really grateful that you said yes. And I know that, we're both pushing each other to grow, because that's what leaders do. We help each other, we support each other. One thing that I feel that's really huge, when you're looking at what you do in your day, take 5 minutes every day to do something you actually absolutely love to do, not just something that you have to do. Remember, we're in this business that should be fun, about connecting. It's about building relationships, because this is a building relationship business, as I said from the very beginning when we started this 90 Days to Success. And I believe, Lyubov, correct me if I'm wrong, but do you love what you're doing with Life Farm?
Yes, sure. Okay, it's I was working for many, many years as programmer analyst. It's mean I was work with computer, not with people. And it always feeling like I did not have energy because I not communicate. I communicate with machine, okay? And then everybody, we came to this life to communicate. So when I was low or communication, okay, I wasn't happy. When I start to do Life Farm business, my life changed completely. First of all, I moved from cold, frozen New Jersey to warm and sunny Florida. And this is my personal paradise. Actually, it's motivate my team to do the same. So yes, I'm happy what I'm doing, and I'm definitely happy with product, because product give result. And when people call you back and say, oh, thank you, you angel, you God, please do what you're doing, because you help me to feel better, you help my mom, you help my kids, what can be better, if what can be like more pleased to hear this word.
That's great. I mean, you are showing everyone that you are following your dreams, you're living by setting big goals and following your passion and actually helping so many lives. So one thing I believe, and I think this is such a huge thing, to just think of all of the daily things that we do. I mean, this is fall. This is the best time to look at, whether you're in Florida, whether you're out here in California, or all over the country or the world, seasons change. And here's what I want us to think about. Are you ready to truly make a change in your life? And the way that you can do this is by what John C. Maxwell says, you'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. So the secret of your success is found in your daily routines. And that is also to think about, how are you doing with changing your mind, changing your attitude, changing your confidence, your posture, and also changing your belief system and just the products, right? And really supporting doing the things that you believe in. And I'm going to tell you, there is a myth. Who knows what a myth means? M-Y-T-H. A myth just means exactly what we believe is true, but yet it may not be true. Like there's, you know, the myth of like whether, you know, can you really change your habits? And the really belief is that anything can change in a matter of a second if you set your mind to it. You know, if someone says, I want to change, I will change. If you want to change, you know, if you don't want to smoke anymore, all it takes is just you saying, making the decision that you're going to do it and making that change. So that daily routine is so huge. And I don't know, but for me, I snap my finger because I believe things can do, it can go good like that, or it can change for the bad like that. But to me, it's about positive affirmations and making that snap. Snap it like that, snap yourself out of a situation, because anything that you do, if as long as you don't give up, you will see your success in your daily routines. Now, thank you, Luba. I want to ask you before, you know, we close out this part of really being able to have time management, staying organized, being successful. You as an entrepreneur, you know, you said it best. You said you have to know what to say and what to be doing on a daily basis. Do you use an own calendar? Like, how do you stay organized? I'm just really curious. Would you be willing to share that with the rest of us?
Yes, sure. I put calendar in front of me. I also use like little notes, okay? And I put on a screen. And as soon as I wake up and as soon as I'm done with my morning routine, I came to computer and I see notes from yesterday, what wasn't done and what I have to do today. So I'm check calendar, but I also like put reminder for myself, and this has helped me a lot. I also plan detailed schedule for next week. It's not, if I didn't do something, if it's for some case I wasn't able to reach someone or I wasn't able to go somewhere, I move to next day, but I have to do it. So it's, if I not going to be followed, nothing going to be, my business will not grow.
You said it best. Thank you so much for sharing that. I just appreciate everything that you've been able to offer to us in this time here too. Our next thing is our topic. What's next, right, everyone? Our next one is actually our official ending of our 90 Days to Success. It is it. Today you've arrived. You showed up. You're here with us. Now for this coming Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, you will be able to do a virtual success party. What it's going to be is, how do we celebrate together virtually? What are the things that we're going to be covering? And I'm actually going to tease it right now for you. We've been working so hard to get an approval to get the October promo for you, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be about enrollments. It's going to be about helping your existing teams. It's going to be about products. So it's going to be everything that you can imagine all in the month of October. So be ready for it. We're going to announce it officially in the next few days, and you're going to be given the full information at our success party. So please be there. If you do attend, and when you do attend, you'll get a credit for just being able to be at our success party. That is going to earn you life points as well. So remember, everything that you're doing is to continue to grow your business, to grow yourself. Now, takeaways. What did you get from this particular time? Everybody has the same amount of time. It's how you effectively use your time, right? Because you could be on a phone for an hour with somebody, but is that a real good use of your time for 1 whole hour? To me, if you got so much and you got the training out of it, then great. But, you know, be very effective and be using your power hour, you know, using your time wisely. So some of the things that I'm going to share with you right now, Luba, as she said, is that if you're not organized, your business will not succeed. And I didn't even have to say that, but she said that, and here it is, the takeaway from what she just said. You know, be the leader that you want to attract. If you're not organized, do you think you're going to be able to get someone on your team that wants to stay organized? If you're not organized, Win your morning, you win your day. So, you know, one thing that I've found with a successful business leaders, entrepreneurs, is that take care of the hardest things first. Take care of the things that maybe you struggle with first. Get that out of the way, and boom, you've won your day. You've already accomplished something. Get started with at least one area of your life you want to focus more on. Is it having a better relationship with your team members, getting them more engaged? You know, ask yourself as a leader, do you love what you're doing as a leader? Do you represent everything that you want your team to represent? You know, be very reflective and be honest with yourself, because maybe this is where you can grow as a leader if you get some honest feedback from the people that are around you all the time. So for me, start with one thing, work on that area and say, okay, this week I'm going to work on this because I did not get my 5 appointments scheduled. So then next week I commit to getting 5 appointments, new appointments scheduled, something like that. You know, we also have corporate updates for you. And just so that you know, these corporate updates are reflective of the markets that I support. So just keep that in mind. It's for the Oceania markets as well as for the North American updates. Again, here's a few more things. I want you to put this on your calendar. Remember, I'm saying stay organized. So please fill this in. Please tell me in the chat room that you will go ahead and take a picture of this right now and put this on your calendar so that you will be in attendance. We will officially give you a promo training. It's going to be Strive for 5 to earn up to $15,000 or more. I mean, again, we're just going to show you baby steps to earn each month how you can actually get some bonuses from what we're talking about here. So this is going to be specifically October 1st. October 2nd, many of you have asked already. You've already seen our product launch of our Omnia. Well, we are now delivering what you're asking. We are giving you firsthand training specifically for the Omnia with our executive research and science team member, Kimberly Lloyd. It's at 5 p.m. All these 2 episodes, webinars, October 1st and October 2nd will be a live interactive webinar starting at 5 p.m. Pacific time. October 8th, we are actually officially doing our first wellness workshop here at the corporate office. We will be sending out the emails. You may have already received it. If you have, awesome. Just so that you know, this is going to be a free workshop. It's going to be presented by our scientific advisory board team members, and we will have a featured Dr. Samina traveling all the way from New York, New Jersey, just to be here for this event as well. So again, save these dates. Full speed ahead, business conference, November 2nd. Who is coming? You can register today, register. We have kept it at $30 for the registration up until the very last day that we will begin. So we're not gonna cut off the registration. We want all attendees to be able to be there. And it's your last week to earn life points. If you don't know what I'm talking about, get with your leader, get with your loan sponsor, get with us here at the corporate office, and we're happy to talk to you about exactly what these life points are. Now, this is about for those who want it all, and I can't begin to just, again, thank everyone that's been a part of this journey with us. We want you to be healthy, we want you to be wealthy, because we believe both go hand in hand. We believe that Life Farm has everything that you want. We have the right tools. We do have the right corporate team. I believe, I'm just going to tell you right now, I think we give you everything that you want. We have the right tools for you. I believe we have the right compensation, and we have the right products. And I believe we have the right leaders out there on the field. So thank you for all that you do. And we can't wait to celebrate all your successes this coming Saturday. I would like to just close it out by saying, for all of those who've been watching our episodes, we have now created the master compilation of the list of all of our recordings. So go ahead and send us an email at eventsna@lifefarm.com so that we can give you all the recordings of everything, because we will then very shortly, in the next 2 weeks, we will have all the recordings, all the PowerPoints, all the takeaways, and they will be created and then saved in the back office under Training Center, which is going to be a new Training Center tab in the back office. Maybe it won't be 2 weeks. I apologize. Maybe I don't want to over-deliver and under-promise. So again, or over-promise and under-deliver, I should say. So forgive me for that. So we are working to really get all the episodes Everybody that has not been able to attend our live webinar will be able to see all the recordings and have it in your own tools to be used for all your new team members. So again, thank you everyone. Have a blessed evening. I appreciate you spending all this time with me and with our featured guest speaker, Luba. Thank you so very much. And I can't wait to see you in Florida in the next few weeks. And anyone else that wants to do events, you know that you have us here to help you. So you want to see you grow, and we want to see your business grow. Good night, everyone.